In the animal kingdom, the main task is the struggle for survival. Predators wander in search of prey, easy prey falls very rarely, and one has to fight, risking one's life. We present to your attention another selection of the most epic animal battles captured on camera. In one of the previous videos on the channel, we already saw how predators dig warthogs out of their burrows. You have to tinker pretty hard to get to the bottom of the boar. But this leopard acted more cunningly and chose not to waste energy on excavations, but simply hid near the hole and waited until the unsuspecting warthog will come out on its own. Baboons and lions do not have a simple relationship, they are irreconcilable enemies. Lions hunt monkeys, and they, in turn, steal lion cubs and kill them in order to exclude the possibility of being eaten in the future. This baboon fell into a trap. He tried to escape on an old tree trunk, but the lioness still got him. In the arsenal of lions there are many tricks for hunting, and one of them is to wait for the future victim at the watering hole. Sooner or later someone will definitely appear to quench their thirst, having lost their vigilance. This time, the lioness noticed the antelope, which lowered its head and did not notice the approach of the predator. When the antelope realized his mistake, it was too late to run. The lioness overtook her prey in a couple of jumps. In any case, this antelope had little choice either to die of thirst or to be eaten. And this funny case was filmed in Australia. A goat and a kangaroo did not share juicy bushes with tasty foliage. Both of them are afraid of each other and do not know what to expect from a competitor. But the kangaroo turned out to be more decisive and went on the offensive. The goat did not dare to take advantage of horns. Hyenas prefer not to get involved with lion prides, but they will certainly take advantage of this opportunity to try to take prey from a lone lion. This lion, being in the center of attention, began to chew faster, but the hyenas, plucking up courage with their bites, forced the lion to abandon his meal and get out while still intact. No matter how sorry the lion was to leave his prey, he simply had no other choice. And here a pack of wild dogs attack a kudu antelope. The antelope tries its best to resist, but the dogs still manage to knock it on its side, thereby forcing it to surrender. The collective hunting of hyena-like dogs makes it possible to overwhelm even a very large animal. But in these frames a group of dogs began to dig a rabbit out of a hole together. It did not take long to divide it. Horses that are quite kind at first glance can be very aggressive in some cases, and in addition to powerful hooves, horses also have very strong teeth. It is not clear in these frames what caused such aggression of the horse, but this allowed it to straighten itself out in a matter of seconds with the poor sheep. And this footage was filmed in the Kruger National Park. A pair of jackals became interested in a newborn baby wildebeest. The mother defends her calf with all her might, but the jackals attack again and again in turn while the antelope is distracted by one of the predators. At some point, the antelope, entangled by this commotion, mistakenly hooks onto the horns of its calf and throws it aside. The jackal dodged in time, anticipating a hearty dinner. If you think that herons eat only frogs, fish and snakes, then you are mistaken, and here is a good example for you. This heron hid at the rabbit hole, waiting for the rabbit to be on the surface. She grabbed it with an accurate throw and, like a pelican, began to swallow whole-eared poor fellow. African birds called Cape Avdotki arrange their nests on sandy areas inhabited by crocodiles. This allows them to protect their nests from many predators. But with crocodiles they have found mutually beneficial conditions for coexistence. They clean the teeth of reptiles. This lizard took advantage of the situation when there were no crocodiles nearby and tried to get to the nest, but the birds boldly rushed to its defense, driving away the lizard. And here the cheetah overcame the antelope, hid it in the tall grass and was going to have a quiet lunch, but to his misfortune there was a group of baboons nearby, who, in order to protect their babies, rushed at any predators that were nearby, driving them away from their group. This cheetah, without thinking twice, abandoned its prey and hurried to get away. This young jaguar, who had never dealt with caimans before, and having discovered a reptile on the shore, decided that it was an easy prey that would not resist at all. The jaguar tried to drag his find by the tail, but immediately felt the sharp teeth of the reptile on his face. The next time, the cat will be more prudent, having received a valuable lesson. There are many shots when a hare becomes the prey of a bird of prey, but you will probably see something like this for the first time. The eared one, having seen a bird of prey above his head, did not rush to the leak, but prepared to give a worthy rebuff, showing the eagle with his whole appearance that it is not as simple as it seems. The hare does not lose sight of the eagle for a second and does not turn its back on danger, actively working with its paws. This tactic saved the life of the eared. Bear cubs, like any other children, constantly need the help of their mother. As soon as the bear only turns away, a small predator will fit anywhere. This incident was filmed by visitors to the zoo. After playing, the bear cub fell into the pool. He probably knows how to swim quite well, but he was frightened out of surprise and began to climb back. The bear noticed this in time and carefully hurried to ensure. Friends, support the video with likes, write your comments, which confrontation surprised you the most in this video, and we went to prepare a new episode of Animal Battles for you, by everyone.